Our next guest is president of the Center for American Restoration. It's a new think tank leading a coalition of groups who want to reform big tech. Joining us now is Russ Vought, a great friend, former director of the Office of Management and Budget. So, Russ, thanks for coming on. Look, just give me your early thoughts on this. This Facebook guy, I don't know, kind of went crazy on this tape, but he knows a lot about it since he works there for a while, got a big job. Should we be breaking up big tech or these techie media companies? Break them up?
Well, I don't know if we know yet. Big isn't necessarily bad, but when big is bullying American people and other companies, that's bad. And right now we've seen evidence of that, and we have tools in our toolbox that hopefully can be used to address this, addressing 230 repeal, using the antitrust laws that are on the books, and hopefully we get to have reform to be able to make sure that big tech companies get back in their box and maintain a good faith standard with the American people and let alternative voices be heard in the marketplace.
I just want to focus, for viewers and everyone, this issue of Section 230 of the 1996 Decency Act, right? So these media companies for many, many years have been shielded from lawsuits. And that's because they were just kind of ordinary pass-through, just giving you the information. Now, you know, they're censoring this and censoring that, keeping people, you know, President Trump and lots of other people, conservatives seem to get the worst of it, Russ. But a lot of people say the liability shield should be removed because these companies are not acting as pass-through communications. They are becoming editors and publishers, and that's a horse of a different color. What do you think about this? Should we get rid of 230 or should we modify Section 230?
I'm all for repealing and replacing and reforming and getting rid of the current 230 as it exists. Right now, they are they're using a benefit that the American people have given them in law, and they're using it to have a standard that is not good faith, and they're using a law that was meant to get after obscene material, and they're using it to silence the voices of conservatives across this country, and that's wrong. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be reformed. And I think calls for repealing it are very healthy at this point. All
right. Last one, Russ Vought. You were the director of the Office of Management and Budget, so that deals with budget. I commend to you a Wall Street Journal editorial yesterday. The spending bill cometh, Russ Vought. The spending bill cometh. The free lunch is over. Tax hikes are on the way. As a former budget director, what say you about this issue?
The American people should be very concerned about what lies ahead. We knew that after this Recovery Act that was going to be astronomically large and have all the wrong incentives in it, we knew what was coming back next was an infrastructure with probably a climate angle. And anytime that happens, we're talking about tax increases, whether to pay for it or whether to accomplish their energy and climate policies, which always means an energy tax. This is the party that wants to have less energy and to have prices in energy necessarily skyrocket. So we got a lot of things to be concerned about in the future, and hopefully we'll be able to mount a strong opposition to what they got coming down the pike.
Well, Russ, I just want to ask you, you're a straight shooter, you're a great friend. Are the Republicans any better on spending control? I mean, some of these guys now are talking about, bringing back earmarks, for example. But seriously, Russ, all right, you were in that hot seat in OMB as the deputy and then as a director for 4 years. As an OMB alumnus myself, I generally sided with you in Oval Office meetings. But are the Republicans really, Russ, better on spending controls?
Not much. They are increasingly talking about earmarks. We would send out trillions of dollars of savings in the president's budget that were ignored every year. But look, hopefully, with the president, the radicalness of his policies will knock some sense into Republicans on Capitol Hill. That's my hope.
All right, it's good hope. Russ Vought, thanks very much. Good luck on everything.